So did you grow up in the Monterey Peninsula?
In the Monterey Bay Area, on the other side of the bay in Santa Cruz. Our family used to come down to the Dennis the Menace playland. And also, I remember going with my mom and brother and sister on the glass bottom boat rides in Pacific Grove. My father was a physician in Santa Cruz, internal medicine, a doctor.
Wow.
And radiologist as well, as it was his specialty. Went to school in Santa Cruz. This is the last graduating class of Grant School, which is now called Grant Park. If you know where Marianne's Ice Cream is in Santa Cruz, it's stone's throw away. We used to go to Marianne's all the time, Sam Lieberman.
Best ice cream in the world.
Best ice cream in the world. Went into the Navy. It was a service. I don't know, you would call it patriotic duty. It's a young man, go in the service. I originally applied for the Marines and took a test, and the recruiter said, you know what, we need you in the Navy. Go fix boats. And I have a skill at fixing plumbing and things like that. I plumb bob. Probably natural stuff, playing with water. Also, when I was a boy, I was kind of asthmatic and couldn't swim very well. Had a number of times, almost drowned about 6 times, so I'm very big on water safety. Body surfing. I was awful at surfing, but I can skateboard. And in fact, just about 2 months ago, our neighbor had a big longboard, and I got on that thing. I rode all the way down the street and pumped it right back up and had a heart attack. No. I have good balance. I think that helped a lot in riding bicycles. With swimming pools, I haven't fallen in yet, knock on wood. I think when you fall in, you're immediately retired or something. Dances with pools, we like to, once we work around them, we want to watch our step. I got out of the service and went to work for a company in Santa Cruz, which is a full construction and pool service company, and I learned a great deal about the trade. The company was merging with a sister company, and I got to work down here on a few projects. In fact, the one that we're working at right now, I was here 40 years ago doing some repairs to the plumbing and electrical work. Where we're at now, I was here 40 years ago working on this property.
And the one we're at right now.
The one we're at right now. Anyway, yeah, it's fun to work with. And swimming pools have many challenges. You are working with a structure, a concrete steel structure. There's ceramic tile around the perimeter on the floor, fabricated coping stone on the perimeter, concrete decks, and underground you have the plumbing for the swimming pool. I seem to have an affinity for the plumbing. Grandpa was a well driller in Fresno, wells for the grapevines, and Dad worked for him, and I think he picked it up, and it's plumbing. We also work with electrical, and instead of water, it's electrons you're moving. With my father, actually doing lighting and stuff a little bit.
I've never met anybody who knows more about this than you. You really live it. I mean, it's not just kind of a pastime for you.
Yeah, well,
you're passionate about it.
Yeah, that's not the first I've heard that.
Right.
I think there's a lot of
that's wonderful myself.
Learning as much variable ways. I think the music helps with that, and that you deconstruct a project or deconstruct a music and put it back together again. You learn how to look at it backwards and forwards, theme and variations on a theme in music. The same thing with cleaning or
an
working
analytic
on a pool.
Viewpoint.
Yes, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it. Jazz is that way as well, and you can see it different ways and what's going to make this better and faster. Sometimes it takes more time to create a solution that it really provides, but you're still learning. And I try and make the pools as efficient as possible, safe, of course, and lowest maintenance and longest lasting for a pool system. So it gives us less trouble, and as well as the homeowner. If we can get it as clean as possible and operating, that's the best way. Keep it clean and efficient.